Chris Bassett here, and I'm going to go into my favorite video editing app that I use to make my YouTube videos. It can add all sorts of special effects, voiceovers, and music. It's free. Let's get into it. The app is called Inshot. After you download and install the app, go ahead and open it up. I use the photo option when I make the thumbnails, but then the video option is what I use to edit my videos. After you have some media, whether it's a video or photo, you can add it to the Inshot video editor. So just go ahead and upload it, and here I uploaded my intro. The red plus button in the lower left-hand corner is how you add multiple clips. Hitting the canvas button is useful if you're going to upload in either YouTube or TikTok. That allows you to adjust the ratio, zoom, and background of your video. You can change the size of the background as well as the color, theme, and other visual options. The next tab is a little music note, and that allows you to record voice, sound effects, music, anything else you want to overlay the video image. Keep in mind, if you're uploading to YouTube, you may get a copyright strike if you're using copyright music. Adding sound effects to your video can add an additional level of entertainment. And then, as I do with a lot of my videos, you hit the record button, and then you can record a voiceover or music over top. If you're satisfied, hit the check mark in the center. Otherwise, hit the circle to the right to redo it. And then here I'm just going to show you what it looks like if you want to edit the voice. You can record the clip of music or sound that you want. And then once you hit OK, it brings up the secondary menu. Here you tap on the actual red square, and then that brings up other options. So you can edit it, you can split parts of the music, delete, you can change the volume, you can fade in or out. So the music or voice becomes gradually louder or quieter. It's super handy to add depth and another level to your video making qualities. The next icon I'm going to go over is the sticker button. Stickers can be used if you want to add a little animated GIF or a little animated sticker over top of things to highlight or emphasize other parts of your video. I used a sticker earlier when I had the red circle sticker kind of circle what I was describing. You can also search for keywords like funny stickers, and that'll come up. You can add to your video. Of course, they have packs you can purchase, but you don't need to buy anything. The variety is pretty large, and if you're creative, you can come up with a lot of different ideas. It also has the option to take your camera roll and create stickers from photographs. Right there, I'm making an amazing face, so like and subscribe for that. But really, you can get pretty creative with the stickers, and I use them in several of my other videos, usually to highlight something in the video that I'm talking about. Next up is the text button. Obviously, text is a pretty critical piece of video editing, so you can add the text, and then from there you can change the color of the text, you can change the border, just to make it have a visual difference. You can change the font size, shape. You can also make the text fade in or out with that button, so that gives it like an animated effect where it'll like pop into place or pop out of place, and you can change the speed at which it does that little animation. My intro has my name fading into place and then zooming out of frame, so that's a neat little trick. The next icon is the filter icon. If you wanted to adjust any of the quality visually, you can have different filters. You can change like the contrast, brightness, tint, saturation. Most video editors have that as well, and I rarely use it, but I mean I have used it on thumbnails to create a different look that you wouldn't normally see. I think there are some additional adjustments you can purchase, but I really wouldn't bother. Alrighty, the next icon is the picture-in-picture. This would be very handy if you want to overlay, maybe like, say you're doing a video game and you're streaming in the background, you're streaming gameplay, but then in the foreground you want to put like a face cam of you narrating. So that's just one idea you could do with the picture-in-picture. I'm sure you could come up with a ton of ideas. You could make, if you had two separate images, you could make them talk to each other, or it's however creative you want to be with it. And the next icon is the pre-cut image. That'll basically let you do jump cuts and other kind of editing tools where you can chop out unnecessary things from the middle or splice together two parts, split them together, trim it together. Just makes a lot of the video editing go together smoothly if you can kind of cut out all the unnecessary stuff. I try to cut out like the couple extra seconds on a clip where I breathe or I say a lot, and then it makes the words flow together a lot smoother and helps people keep their attention on the video. The split option just lets you basically cut clips into chunks, rearrange them, add or delete clips, and it's very handy. I use it quite often when I'm building a YouTube video out of multiple different clips. The trash can obviously is delete, so you would just highlight a clip you don't want or a piece of music you don't want, and then just once it's highlighted with a white border, touch the delete button and it's gone. Speaking of that, if you make a mistake and you need to undo your mistake, the arrows that go left and right here would either redo or undo those mistakes. And then the little speaker icon obviously controls the volume of a clip, so just click on the clip. Once it's highlighted with white, then you can control the volume. Next up is the little clock, which is your speed option. You can either slow down a clip and then do like slow motion, or speed up a clip and make it go really fast. I used both of these quite often when I'm trying to extend the time in a clip so I can talk through it, or when I need to speed through something. Next up is duplicate. That's pretty handy if you have like a still image and you want to duplicate a bunch of them, or if you want to duplicate the same clip and then modify it and rearrange it. Next up is the zoom feature. It's handy if you're trying to create a visual appeal by zooming in on one clip and then zooming out in the next. It really helps with still images and other options where it's beneficial to have more visual stimulus. You can also rotate the image, flip it back and forth, or freeze it for an extended period of time. The freeze button just gives you the ability to work with a clip that's generally short, but then extend the time to add special effects or anything like that. Next up is the reverse button. You tap that while you have a clip highlighted and it'll run it in reverse. Useful if you want to play any tricks like looks like you're running backwards or throwing a ball backwards or something. Once you're done and satisfied with your video, it's time to save it. Don't forget to click the little X that says Inshot, and then you can remove the watermark for free. And then when you're ready to save, that box in the upper right hand corner, that will allow you to save it to your memory. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Check out this other video. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. And if this was helpful, hit the like button. Thanks.